This is Kate making her famous Aerie Hall uh, granola. And I'm making another batch. I probably will add some pumpkin pie spice again this time, which I call my seasonal blend. Uh, Today I am making a double batch, and you'll see two large flat uh, cookie sheet kind of pans that are almost, they're mounded with oatmeal. I've melted butter and added the oatmeal, and now I'm getting ready to add a little more butter. I'll be drizzling it on the top, and before I put it in the oven, I have it set at 350 right now just to warm the oven, but I'll be turning it down to 250, and I'll add the butter, and I will be flattening and stirring it flatter so that more oats get roasted. We'll be adding more butter. We'll be adding cinnamon and various spices, and I'll kind of tell you along the way. But anyway, this is my effort at showing you Aerie Hall granola. Thank you. And here we are at the oven. A little more butter has been added and some flaxseed, and now we're in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. You can see that the pans of granola the oatmeal has been spread, and we're going to be roasting this for about 10 to 15 minutes at 250. Now I have stirred my granola a couple of times, and I'm just kind of letting the oven roast it. I've probably set the timer on about 15 minutes and stirred the granola and the butter together. I have not added any more additional butter or anything other than just oatmeal and flaxseed. But right now what I'm showing you is the measuring cup on the right has 1 cup of brown sugar and all of my seasonings like cinnamon and a sprinkle of cloves, a little nutmeg. I do have a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice in that mixture, a little salt, a little baking soda, and I'll be providing the recipe with the videos. But anyway, the cup on the right has all of my dry ingredients. The cup on the left actually is my Fiber One cereal. It's probably about a cup, and I'm soaking it in a stick of melted butter. And shortly I'm going to mix these two together, and then I'm going to separate them into, I'll probably use a measuring cup and evenly divide them so that I'll have an equal amount that will go on each pan. So I'll be stirring this mixture. After I mix them together, I'll be stirring that mixture into a pan of granola, and I'll roast that mixture again for another 15 minutes. And then the last time that I roast the oats, this takes about an hour to do all of the steps, and it's really worth it. It doesn't really take that long, but you do have to pay attention and stay on top of the roasting because it's real easy to burn the granola, especially at higher temperatures. So that's why I heated my oven first and then turned the temp down. The higher the temp and the longer that you roast your granola, the crispier it's going to be. So if you like it a little on the softer, chewy side, lower your temp and shorten the time. So it really just varies on how you like your granola. But anyway, I'm getting ready to mix these two and add them to the pans, and then we'll show you what we do at the very end when we add cranberry and coconut and all of the different nuts. Okay, thanks. Okay, I have taken the granola out of the oven, and it's kind of hard to tell when you take it out how crispy it's going to be, because it's going to crisp up even after you take it out of the heat and allow it to cool. What you see here on the left is a kind of a plastic container that contains one of the pans, and I've already mixed a half a cup of cranberries and a half a cup of coconut. And you don't want to do those while you're cooking it in the oven, because it will actually make the cranberries too crisp and hard, and it will make the coconut too crunchy. So what happens when you put the coconut and the cranberries in with the warm granola, it actually softens everything and makes it more palatable. So I'm going to stop now, and I'm going to actually add the second pan of granola. You can see it already has, it's been roasted. It has almonds and nuts and the fiber one, the oats, all the ingredients that I added. And so it's been roasted. I'm probably going to stir it another time, and then I'm going to add it here to this plastic container, and I'm going to add another half a cup of cranberries and another half a cup of coconut. And I'll just stir and mix all that together, and then once it's completely cooled, then I'm going to add it to my granola jar, the dispenser that I use on my kitchen counter. And I also have 12 little mason jars that I use for distributing granola when we have guests or we make ministry calls and we take something in hand to give. So anyway, this is my version of a granola that we ate when we were on our honeymoon at a bed and breakfast in Taos, New Mexico, and it's not quite the same, and every time I make it it's different, and just depends on what kind of ingredients you have in the kitchen that you just want to throw in your granola for that batch. So have fun and enjoy, and get ready to enjoy your Greek yogurt or topping for your ice cream, anything like that. It's really tasty, and I hope you enjoy the recipe. If you have any questions, just Facebook me and let me know if I can help. Thanks a lot, and God bless.